The title of today's video is based on a sermon that I had listened to from Pastor Mike Todd. And basically, he's doing a series of distractions. The different distractions having to do with relationships, yourself. And the sermon that I listened to recently was the distraction of comparison. And he's still relaying it back to the Bible about, David and Solomon. Okay. Before social media, it was magazines. Before magazines, it was newspapers articles about who had what. Or before it was even newspapers, it was looking down the street at your neighbor and seeing that they had moved into one of the highest selling properties in the neighborhood. And you would go and take them a pie and greet them. And it was like keeping up with the Johnsons. That's where that came from, right? When you are distracted by comparison, you are basically robbing yourself of genuineness. You're robbing yourself of being a one of one, being different from the rest. And it's not that some people say, oh, well, I'm not trying to be different, I'm just trying to be me. I understand that. But everybody around us right now in our current society is comparing themselves. Like not too long ago, myself, I didn't have the nicest car. The car that I'm sitting in now, I didn't have a car at all, actually. I was borrowing my dad's Mitsubishi. And it was like an early 2000s car. And, it barely half worked, but I was blessed for it because that's all I had, and I was looking around me like, oh, I wish I had that car. Oh, I wish I had a car. And then you start falling into this habit of looking around you and be like, I don't have that. I don't look like them. I don't speak that way. I don't have those achievements under my belt. I didn't get that award. I didn't get that job promotion. In some cases, you are jealous of other people and things that they have around you, that they, got what God blessed them with. Or you end up really harshly criticizing yourself to the point you're like, well, maybe if I just work harder, maybe if I just don't sleep, only losers sleep. Bro, no, that's not the case. You are running yourself into the ground. It's like the comparison that we are constantly being faced with in today's society is not just on materialistic things. For my group specifically, those of us that are in our 20s, we are looking around each other, and if we don't have certain things like our own apartment, our own car, a good paying job, you have this whole soft girl era type deal. But the problem with the soft girl era that was going around on TikTok is a lot of those girls were corporate girls that could afford to buy those soft things that made them soft. And they're playing on the fact that you're comparing yourself to these people on the social media that are selling you this false reality that you can be this soft girl. And this is the starter kit to become that soft girl. Then you have people that are not in those brackets, don't have those kind of jobs, are on the poverty line. Girls that just want to be that. They want to feel as if they have that life too, or at least make it appear that way to social media. It's like a disease. It's like you gotta have it, you gotta get it. And TikTok honestly plays off that. Or the body creams where they're like, I bought 10 of these body creams, let's rate it 1 from 10. Then you go out and you buy those products because you're thinking, oh, maybe it'll make my skin glow, or maybe it'll, people will want to follow me because they see that I'm using this product. And everybody's wanting to be an influencer, but what they don't understand is influencing, you're working twice as hard, if not more, than a regular 9 to 5. A 9 to 5, you go to your job, you clock in, you do your job, and you clock out at a specific time. Influencing, you don't do that. There is no clock out. I have been on YouTube longer than this channel has been up. I have a whole nother channel that just hit its 5th birthday in December. That is to kind of explain to you where I've been. I have another channel that I completely abandoned because it was more so of a gaming channel. But again, I've abandoned all of these channels thinking that I was looking around me and saying, this video ain't good enough. This video ain't doing enough. This video ain't entertaining enough. And I'm comparing myself to my coworkers, the people that are around me. When I look at the kind of content that I want to make, right? YouTube puts us in a place where we do have to look at what our peers are doing around us. So then YouTube puts us in a place where we have to look around us and then you get tied up in this art of comparison. Well, my thumbnail doesn't look like hers. You know, wow, she got all these views from this, you know, video. Maybe I should watch it to see how she went about doing certain things. And this is not to say that I am not my own person and I'm not capable of making original content. It's that the numbers game that we play on these platforms can really drag you to the floor. You could be so talented and destroy your brand because you're so worried about trying to be trendy and what's in. Trends come and go constantly. So you still have to play part in that. But you can still be original. You can still do what you want to do without having to constantly be looking around you. If you focus yourself on your relationship with God, and in my case, it's with God, you focus your relationship with God and you seek for those things. God, I really want my YouTube channel to flourish this year. I want to reach people and new audiences that need to hear these things. For me, I like to make talking videos that encourage, uplift, self-improvement, very selfless type of videos. My vlogs are self-like videos because I want you guys to know more about me and how I am as a person. But I'm done doing the comparison. I'm done looking at everybody else around me. I can applaud my peers and support my peers without feeling like I have to compare myself to them and I'm not good enough and making myself feel like I am not worthy of the achievements that I can receive if I keep consistency. People are like, oh, the analytics. There are videos right now that have no tags. They just uploaded the video. The video isn't even SEO'd, nothing. And they're getting thousands of views. And they're just sitting here and talking just like I'm talking to you now. So it goes to show, start your channel now. Don't do the comparison. Well, I don't have this equipment, or I don't look like this, or, you know, my teeth are crooked, or this, that, and the third. Somebody's gonna love you. There's an audience of people out there that somebody's going to love you. Somebody is going to support you. Somebody is going to follow you through your journey. You might help somebody get through the darkest time in their life, but because you're not uploading a video and you're so worried about what it looks like, you are missing out on giving somebody else the blessing that they need to start the journey that may help bless another person. This is bigger than me and you. You feel me? This is bigger than me and you. We are actually, when I get on the screen and I talk to y'all about the issues, the experiences that I've had, the things that I've went through in my relationship with my family, my friends, romantic partners, my school, my work, my home life, the things that I've went through, it is to not only teach lessons, but it is also to save lives. I don't get on here for the antics and the semantics of, oh, well, I'm on YouTube and like, yeah, I'm a funny girl. But at the end of the day, I do this to save my sisters and my brothers. I get on here because I love community, and that's what I want to build is community. Okay? I get on here because I like to have genuine connections and conversations. I grew up online with online friends. My mom was so afraid of letting me out into the world to go make regular friends because she was afraid somebody was going to do something to me and she was going to end up with no child. So I'm used to making communities. Very small ones, but very impactful ones. You can overcome this by getting on there. If your dream is to make clothes, start figuring out how. If you're wanting to start your brand today, just start by uploading videos. Start figuring out, you're going to figure everything else out down the road. It does not have to be perfect. It is never going to be the final product. Sometimes the biggest blessings that you have, everybody wants it right away. Everybody wants it right now. You're not going to get it right now. Just know that. You could throw a tantrum now, baby. It's okay. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. You're not going to get it right now. It has to bloom with time. And I promise you, with that time and that love and that care that you cultivate into what you're building, it will flourish. You have to put God first in the center of your life and everything that you do. I prayed about the fact that I was doing YouTube, and I said, God, if I'm going to do YouTube, I'm going to do it because this is what you want me to do. And there's a message in every single video that I make for you. That's why I'm here. If you feel like you're fighting comparison in your life, chat with me in the group chat down below. Talk to me. Talk to your peers. We're here. This is not a community of toxicity. This is not a community of not acceptance. This is a community of true, real, authentic, and very impactful conversations. We are here to deliver a message to somebody that may not have that friend or that family member on their shoulder helping them or guiding them through. If you like the video, you already know what to do. I love you guys so much, and hopefully the next video I do will be in the light. The light will be a little better, but we're gonna do what we do, because we got to get the product out there. It's never been the final product. It's just the first draft. Love you guys. Bye.